Well, good afternoon, folks. This is Pen and Journal here. I'm going to do the 5th video in my series on EDC pens. And these are the pens that I carry or have carried. My favorite pens, I guess, of all time as far as EDC. The very first one I did was the Zebra 701. Really not doing them any order, just the ones I like, So this will be the fifth pen in the series. And this pen here is a cross. It's a Century Classic, or Classic Century. I'm sorry, that's what it's called, a Classic Century. So this was actually my first metal EDC pen. Now I got one of these that was chrome when I graduated from high school. My neighbor gave me this pen, or not this one, but he gave me one just like this, but it was a chrome. Just like this tip, it was all chrome. Had my name put on it, but somewhere along the line, I guess me being young and dumb, I lost it. I don't know what I did with it, I actually lost this one. This one was gifted to me by my wife in 2000. We started dating in 1999, and she gave me this for my 40th birthday. This one's 10 karat plated gold. Now, when I was growing up, and I'm sure some of you out there are the same way, I always noticed police officers and doctors and businessmen would carry this pen, either this gold one or a chrome one. They always carried them, and I always noticed them, I guess, because it was shiny and had this black tip, and the tip's got that little bit of brass on it. So I always noticed these in people's pockets, So when I got that one for my graduation, I was pretty thrilled about it. So my wife got me one. So when she gave it to me, I was 40 years old. I'm not going to tell you how old I am now. So I started carrying it to work. I had just got promoted as a crew leader, so I had to do time sheets and mark on prints and take notes and just stuff like that. Being a crew leader, because I was the leader of the crew. I led the crew. So over the years, I'd always carried a plastic pen, and so this was the first metal pen that I carried. Actually, this was my original EDC pen. I had it in my truck, my crew truck. I had, plastic ink pens. I carried one in my pocket. They were just the, cheaper ones. I'm not saying bad pens, but they were just the plastic click ones, or the ones you pull the cap off. So when I got this one, I was pretty excited. I'm like, man, I got me something. This is going to be special. So I put it in my pocket. And we were at work, and I was actually doing a job briefing. We had a job briefing book. We had to do a pre-work job briefing on safety. So, I had this pen right here, and I had already, did the job briefing and put the pen back in my pocket. One of my buddies, he thought he was going to be cute and reach over and grab it and snatch it out of my pocket. So when he did, instead of pulling up, he pulled out like this. Well, and you can see what it did to the pocket clip. It bent the pocket clip out, and now you can't carry it in your pocket. I wouldn't even carry it like this because it won't stay. You make it carry it in a pair of overalls or something, coveralls or whatever, but it won't stay because this pocket clip is so loose. So, I got aggravated and everything, because my wife had gave it to me. So I got home and I messed around with it. And I carried it for a couple of years before that happened. So I messed around with it. When I decided I couldn't, I'd taken the cap off and had this. I put it in my drawer. And so I messed around with this trying to get it to, do better, and it wouldn't. So I just put it in the drawer. So I had a divider in my drawer. In my nightstand, I had a divider that had little divider trays, and you could put your wallet and your watch and kind of separate things. So somewhere along the line, this thing had I guess, rolled and got back behind the divider and kind of fell down in there. So a few years later, probably 5 years ago, I was cleaning it out, and I remember I saw this and I thought, well, I don't know where that. So I took everything out of it, and I didn't see the pen, so I was going to throw it away. So I laid it on my chest drawer. So I decided I was going to take the divider out and just kind of wipe the drawer out. And when I did, this thing was wedged behind there, and it just rolled out. And I thought, well, great, there's my pen. So I got excited, little things, small things in life, you get excited about. By the way, this just slides on. So I found it. So I took it, and it had the original cartridge in it was black. So I took it, screwed it out, and these screw out, twist out. And you can get different colored cartridges for them. I like blue, I like black, and I think they make red ones if I'm not mistaken. So it's got a little bit of thread right here, if you can see, a little bit of thread, and you just take it. I think you can get a 2 or 3 pack. I went to Office Supply and bought a pack of them, and you can just screw it in and snug it up. You're good to go. It's not going to come out. Then you just slide it in. And this is a twist. This is a twist pen. It just twists. You twist it one way, the ink pen tip will come out. You just retract it. You turn the opposite way, whichever way, and it'll come out. Sometimes when I write, I've noticed as I write, sometimes it'll turn a little bit, and it'll want to retract, and you have to, because it's, I guess I've used it a good bit, because I've probably been using it for 5 years now. I don't carry it in my pocket because of the pocket clip. I do carry it in this bag right here. I'll just drop it down in here. This is what goes with me every day, and I guess I could say this is my EDC bag, but I carry it with me every day because it's got my planner, some ink pens, and I carry a little notepad in there and stuff like that, just for business and for my daily writing and activities. So, but I do use this. I use it at church a lot. I like to take notes because this is a medium, and the ink writes good. I'm gonna show you here if I can find my little pad. I just stuck it in here somewhere, but I'll use this. The ink is smooth. It writes good. I enjoy writing with it, and it's a very smooth ink. It's very rich looking. There's no skips or anything in there. When the ink lasts a while, and that depends on how much you write too, how long it's going to last, but it lasts a good bit, you see. I've always been a Cross fan. Everybody knows I like Parkers. The reason I started carrying a Parker Jotter was because my daughter bought me one for Christmas. So that's what got me interested in the Parker Jotters. But I still love the Cross pens. They're a great pen. They make a lot of different pens now, and they've came out with these. They've actually got this in a red. I think they got them in some different colors that are coated with something. But they've also got this one in a click version. You see it clicks out like a Parker does. It's got a nice crisp click. You pull this tip off like that, and it's got a gel, and I need to get another refill. It's got a gel refill. You can see it's a Cross. I think it's a 7mm. You can see the Cross. I believe this is a fine. I think that's what a 7mm. It may be a medium, but this is a nice EDC pen. This would be good for law enforcement, military, somebody that does not want something shiny in their pocket to give them away. It will blend into your uniform, which I know cops are going to have badges and all, but this one would look good, in a police uniform, or military uniform. But this is another great Cross EDC pen. Same basically the same style pen. It's just a click pen. Same size, same diameter. It's got the same pocket clip. So if you get one, be careful. Not knocking the pocket clip. Like I said, this one was treated rough and it was snatched out of the pocket on my shirt I had was, pretty thick, well-made pocket. So when he pulled it out, he just bent it. So, if you just do it normal, in and out daily, I'm sure the pocket clip will be fine. So this would be another good cross pen. If you like this style, but you want something maybe it's not as flashy, and this is a nice pen right here. This is a great pen. So try one out. Try one of these out if you want a little flashy one. Cross makes, they make fountain pens, and I tried a fountain pen, wasn't really crazy about it, but I bought the cheapest one. Now they got some that are on up there. They've also got these fat pens, and I'm not really sure what this one's called. Maybe I can find it here for you and see, but it fits in your hand good. Let me see here if I can find it. They make a lot of nice looking ink pens. They got some good EDC pens. They got this one in a black, a twist. So you can kind of take it. They got a lot of pens you can look online. They got a yellow one. I can't find this one, but this one would be great for somebody with fat hands. Now my hands, I don't know, average to large. They're so-so. They're a little above average, but it fits my hand. It fits my hand good. It's a good fat pen, and it has the same cartridge as this one has. It's the one that screws out. You can interchange them. You can put the black one in this one. So it screws in just like that. No difference, just the color of the ink. And it writes good. Right here, it writes good. It's black ink and it writes great. So this one here, well, I just laid the cartridge down. But anyway, good fat ink pen. If you want a fatter, larger diameter, you can see it. You can kind of see it compared to this one. It's a good bit bigger. Right here, you can see it. It's pretty large. So be a good size for you if you got big hands. Ladies, this would probably be ideal for the ladies, and you can see this one compared to this zebra. Close to the same size. It's a beautiful pen though. This is 10 karat gold. I don't know what the barrel, the metal's actually made out of. When I first got this, I thought it was brass, but brass will tarnish, or we call it patina. It'll tarnish and get a dull finish. So I knew this was plated with some kind of other metal, and it turned out it was 10 karat gold because it hasn't tarnished. It's just as shiny as the day I got it. So another thing, if you want to buy somebody special in your life a pen that they can have for a lifetime, as long as they don't get, their buddy don't snatch it out of their pocket, this pen will last you a lifetime, I promise you. So if you want to EDC one yourself, or if you want to spend a little bit more money and get your friend a pen, or get your wife or your husband or somebody, a relative, if you want to do something special for the birthday, you can get this pen and have it engraved. Now they got a lot of colors now on these, so you can do that. And I promise you, if you know somebody that writes a lot and likes ink pens, or uses an ink pen every day, or carries one, they would appreciate this, because I did when my wife got it. I just hated it that it got bent. The pocket clip got bent. But these are great ink pens. It's a great ink pen company. They've been around a long time. So if you like to write, get you one. They're not real expensive. This is an inexpensive metal pen, Zebra 301. but it's an inexpensive, well-made pen that you'll probably have a lifetime. So it's just whatever you like, whatever you like. So if you like a jotter, get you a jotter. Get you a Parker jotter. These are great pens too. Just what you like. Just what you prefer. Everybody's different. So you can look and decide if you're in the market for if you want to step up your ink pen game, whatever. This would be a good way to go, or a Parker, or even a Zebra. If you've never used a metal pen, there's a lot of them out there. It's just what you like. But like I said, this is my original EDC pen. It's a great pen. I still use it. So, and I'll keep using it, I guess, till I'm dead or whatever. So take my advice. If you want a knife pen, even if you're just going to gift it, this will be the one somebody will remember you for. Cross pen. So you can look online. You can get them on Amazon, made by Cross. So that's my EDC video 5. If you like it, click on a like. If you got comments, I like to get comments. I like to see what everybody else is thinking, what they think about these. Like my channel. I would appreciate if you subscribe to my channel. Hit the little bell, and you'll know when other videos are coming out. So God bless you. Be careful out there and have a safe day, and just ride on.